Our story begins in the town of Newbury, a small, quaint fishing town as old as the first gravestone placed there, a town of run-down buildings due to the economic problems of the town, as the shrimp industry barely kept the town alive, but could not allow even the recent amenities of modern life, with the only way to use the internet being old, crooked and decayed radio towers to receive the second signals into and out of the town, as even the local school was once a mansion until its previous inhabitants died mysteriously. But now, there are forces that seek to interrupt the peace of this small little town and take it for their own, those who live among the hidden side, who now seek to sow chaos and despair into the town. However, there are those who seek to stop this. The young and brave students, Jack and Parker, who hunt down these spectral tormentors and trap them within a specialized app which allows them to capture and contain and see the hidden side of where these specters are. In which now there are ghost hunting adventures take them to the Newbury graveyard. And what they find may hold answers as to why the ghosts are appearing.
Right, Jack, we're here.
Finally, I think my butt was gonna fall asleep if we kept driving any longer.
Get your phone out and keep an eye for anything.
Hey, you kids, put those fangled machines away. This is a place to pay respects, not play on your social media. So turn them right off now, or I'll make sure they're turned off for good. And old Betsy here will help.
The graveyard keeper, a very old and cranky man with a disdain for modern-day technology. His entire family have been graveyard keepers for years. Seeing to it that to make sure the graveyard has places to bury the recently deceased and to keep the place in shape.
Hey, screw you, man! You're not
Jack, just leave it. We'll put our phones on when he's not looking.
Fine.
Both Jack and Parker turn their phones off as to avoid a pointless conflict.
I'll be keeping an eye on you two troublemakers.
Whatever, you jerk. So, what do you first, Parker?
We'll go to that big tree over there and turn our phones on. Scan that thing that Jesse's scanner picked up.
Jack and Parker walked off, whilst the graveyard keeper did his job, digging a new grave for an upcoming funeral.
Damn kids these days, always obsessed with their phones and social media and whatnot. If it were up to me, I'd have it so you could only talk to people really far away to make contact. Not someone who's 6 feet in front of you. Oh, what's this? A key?
The graveyard keeper reached down to grab the key when all of a sudden a bony hand reached out and gripped onto the young man's arm. Like a vice, its other arm digging up the rest of it until finally it now stood above the very dirt it once lied in. Its eyes all aglow with a sickly, glowing green, with only the words to come from it being,
Huh? Hey, Parker, did you hit something?
he asked as he turned around to see where it came from, but found nothing, only to turn back to his partner.
No. Alright, should be clear by now. Let's get scanning, Jack. Keep an eye out for a ghost.
Yeah, got it.
As Jack and Parker turned their phones back on, Parker pulled up a specific app JB had made to detect certain signals, with Jack looking through his phone camera to see if any ghostly specters were nearby, with the only sounds that could be heard being the sounds of the crows and the wind and the leaves they carried, could be heard alongside the loud sonar sound of the scanner.
No ghosts so far, Parker. Strange. Your favorite graveyard. We've seen some ghosts!
Jack looked around, and in a split second saw an object head straight for his head, with him leaping out of the way as a shovel went into the nearby tree, barely missing Jack. Looked back to see the graveyard keeper with a face of anger and crimson red eyes.
Alright, you crazy Kubo, keep our phones off! You don't need to try to take people's heads off for it. Wait.
Jack then noticed the crimson eyes, and lifted his phone to see what his own could not. But the eyes the app only saw not a normal looking old face, but that of a face looking covered in slime, distorted, and angry. Very, very angry.
Oh, crud.
The graveyard keeper screeched out in anger, causing even the crows that perched upon the tree to shake in fear. As a ton of ghosts appeared. No, hundreds of ghosts came forth.
Parker, tell me you got something! We got incoming!
I got it. It's north of us.
Parker finally found what they were looking for.
Did we grab and run?
Yes, we'll grab and run.
As the two intrepid ghost hunters raced towards their prize, they were pursued by many spectral ghosts, all chanting the phrase.
We are many, you are few. You cannot hide. We are many, you are few. You cannot hide. And you fight. We are many,
However, the ghost chants were slightly wrong, as Parker and Jack had a way to fight back. They used the inside apps on their phones, allowing them to send out sonic waves to capture and entrap their ghostly pursuers. However, the ghosts were not the only ones chasing our hunters, as not long after, the graveyard keeper appeared once more to take a second swing of a shovel at our heroes.
Oh, come on, are you kidding me? He's on our trail now, too?
Blast him. I'll deal with the others.
Right.
Jack fired multiple sonic blasts until finally the ghost-possessing graveyard keeper was sucked away from him and into Jack's phone, releasing the old timer of spectral possession.
Got him!
Huh? Where am I? What's going on?
Get out of here now! It's not safe! Go!
Oh, yeah.
The old man ran away fast, his old leg bones carrying him away faster than they had even in his youth.
That's that thing we're looking for.
Yeah, but I don't think Mr. Bones is in the mood to share.
Then, if he's not going to share it, then let him have it.
The two blasted away at the dried up bony cords, and sonic blasts flew and hit their marks, and green eyes began to flicker away, until no supernatural energy was left to hold together the bony construct, leaving it to collapse on the floor.
Alright, he's down! But what do we do? I don't think it's a good idea for either you or me to handle that key. Look what it did to the skeleton! Or even the graveyard keeper!
Take your coat off and wrap around the key and let's go.
Right!
As Jack took off his jacket, he started to wrap around the glowing key, the energy emanating from it, the same color glow as those in the eyes of the skeleton skull. Until finally, as Jack made the last wrap around the key, the glow disappeared under the cover of the feather.
You got it.
Yeah!
As the two hunters held onto their prize, they ran as fast as they could back to the buggy they came in from, with ghosts still on their tails, until they reached the buggy, and sped off back to the safety of JV's lab.
Let's take this to Jesse and find out what's going on with the key. And how it ties to the other objects we've got.
I hear that.
As the two sat back in their chairs relieved, but just maybe, they may be able to find the answers as to why so many hauntings are happening now, and how they may be able to stop it.